What happened? Yo!
I got more fire. Why these bitches see me go home ride? Seeing some mirror in my bed, I'm a smart guy. I ain't fucking with you niggas like I'm part-time. Hits on my list, check my archive. I'm so on that.
Welcome back, YouTube. So as you all know, I decided to lock in recently. I'm training really to like compete at the national level, pretty soon, hopefully this summer. So that being said, my training has been very strenuous and hard lately. And main thing carrying that, or honestly anytime I'm getting better, the main thing carrying is board climbing. And specifically Kilter board for me. It's not as efficient as some of the other boards. However, the other boards, whenever I usually train super hard on them, I end up getting injured. So I've been kind of taking it easy and doing a little bit more Kilter boarding lately. And I've been seeing massive progress. And there are a bunch of reasons why, like you get to hop on the same climbs years later, and you get to just see empirical growth, you know? It's not like the climbs are wonky, it's just pulling hard, you know? Besides Kilter board, but Kilter board obviously has some derived climbs. Either way, that being said, I've always wanted to give a step-by-step walkthrough on having a productive Kilter board session. I'm gonna get right into it. I Kilter boarded the other day, so I'm gonna be using the footage from that while I'm talking. Hopefully it makes it a little bit more enticing. Starting off with the warm-up. The first thing you wanna do when you go into a sesh, in general, is warm up. Now we always hear, oh, if you don't warm up, you're gonna get injured, which is true. However, some people neglect to look at if you don't warm up well, you won't climb nearly as hard. Now, what goes into a thorough warm-up that will get you primed for your session? Starting off is a slow and steady increase of effort exerted. Second off is being able to do everything that you're supposed to do for your warm-up. Now, what does that mean? So that means when you first get into the gym, you should be doing some really easy stuff. I start with scapular raises, and I do a lot of things for my warm-up to get every individual part of my body like flowing with blood, because we come in to the gym cold. Our blood isn't really flowing through our body like it should while we're climbing. So I'm not gonna go too deep into that, and I usually shorten my warm-ups for my videos because usually y'all don't wanna see all that. However, if you guys do wanna see a full warm-up video, just comment down below. For those that don't have a ground warm-up, you go onto the wall, you should be going on like a V0, V1 start, you know? I didn't put those in the video, but I did. And then maybe like a V4, V5, V6, V7, and you just slowly build yourself up. Think of a bench day, and you're benching at your limit. So maybe you're going for a max, going for a PR. And board climbing is sort of similar to that, because board climbing, you're usually going for a PR to an extent. What you're gonna do when you bench, you're not gonna go straight to that weight where you're going for your PR, right? No, you do a very slow build up so that you can get your muscles ready to push at that level. For some people, you can go a little bit quicker, and some people a little bit slower, but that's not the point. Everybody has to build up to the point that they're pushing their max. My next component is a little bit less known. I was talking to Charlie Schreiber about this, and I'm a big victim to this second component. Second component is you should be warming up on things you know you can do. That being said, let's say I hop on a V4, V5, V6. What I'm doing while I'm climbing those is I'm building my confidence. And not only am I building my confidence, I'm also hopping on things that I know I can do so I don't get injured, right? I'm not gonna hop on something limit right away. And as you can see, I hop on this V8 right here. I thought I could do it really easily. I couldn't. So, as said, I'm a victim to this. Think again back to benching. When you're benching your max, you're not gonna bench up weight that you don't know you can do before you hit your max. A, let's say you do hit it, it's a waste of energy. B, let's say you don't hit it, then you're just no confidence. You're not gonna be able to hit your max that day. So always do things you can do before you go climb hard. You see me hop on a V7, and I didn't do this V7 once, I did this V7 twice, because when I did it, it felt really good, and I knew I could optimize it a little bit. So I crushed it both times, and my confidence was off the charts.
So well. But then look at this.
What happened? Yo, it's a Beyblade. Oh, it's right back in place, bro. What you mean? What you mean, bro? Yo.
What you want to do after you're warm and feel like you can climb hard is climb hard, obviously. You got to put up some like hard stuff, like stuff that you don't think you can do, and then give it your full effort. And that means every single try, you gotta go as hard as you can, even if you know you're going to fall. But you gotta believe that you're not going to fall. It's kind of confusing, but the point is you gotta trick yourself into trying as hard as you possibly can. I put on a V10, and then I put on this V9 that is my anti-style completely, and I just felt like I had no chance on it. Every single attempt, I gave it my all. Yeah. Okay.
All right, who do we have right here?
My name is Josh.
Superior Josh.
For trying hard isn't good enough. This is where I can't relate climbing to weightlifting because there's just more that goes into climbing. No matter how good of a climber you are, there's always some little bit of technique that can make a climb significantly easier. Me watching Superior Josh, you can see that I'm like very enticed by his climbing and how he did that first move. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, what is he doing that I'm not? So after like thinking it through, I came to this conclusion.
Martin, what's your honest reaction on Superior Josh? First reaction?
Bro, he's just better than you.
He's just sexy.
Yeah, like sexier than you and better than you and like probably like hotter than you and like.
Just watching Superior Josh has given me intellect. And here's what I'm thinking. Dang, I look goofy as hell today. Here's what I'm thinking, right? You saw I stuck the move. What he did was he almost kept that foot. Like, yeah, he drilled the right foot in. He like kept the right foot to the very last second, and then it popped. So I just think I'm not keeping the foot like I should. So we're gonna run it back. And I mean, I can do the last moves, which is cool. Last move is scary as shit. But I think if I get there, I'm gonna like, I hopefully will lock in. I'd hate to fall on the last move. I have 2 more attempts, so I gotta make the most of it.
Looking skippy.
As you can tell, I was not able to get the climbs, but the next part of the sesh was really fun. This is my favorite part of the sesh. It's toning it back. It's trying climbs that actually look doable, but maybe in like 1 or 2 sessions. I started with going to Rocklands because I thought it was really easy for some weird reason. I was like, this guy put it on. I was like, wow, this climb does not feel bad at all. But look at this bullshit.
You ruined my whole day. Yo, okay, so basically this guy pranked me. He put on we're going to Rockland's fucking ripoff version, and now I think I'm strong, and now I don't think I'm strong because I realized the one that I put on isn't the real one, and I can't do the first move again.
That wasn't the best feeling. So I had to give myself an ego boost, do another V6. But my next climbs that I tried were all very doable and all very fun.
No, we're gonna skip that.
Yes, you get so much from just trying hard moves, like 100% all the time. However, it's just not gonna hit the same as being able to also do like a quantity of moves. Important side note, make sure you get a lot of rest. I know my coach said, oh, you should time each rest. I just watch a bunch of reels, you know? I just watch a few reels and then get back on the climb. I'm addicted and I need that dopamine. I need that set of dopamine. The key with toning it back is doing moves, because when you're trying hard, sometimes you'll be working on one move for the entire session. But when you tone it back, it gives you the chance to actually perform and try different moves and learn different moves. And you'll get variety instead of just one move that you're getting better at. Summing it up, the format of your session matters. You should start with warming up, trying hard, and toning it back, ideally. That's what I would recommend. Then with warming it up, you should A, have a slow ease into trying hard, and B, be able to do everything you're warming up on. Next, trying hard, make sure that you're analyzing the climbs, make sure that you're resting, toning it back, again, analyzing those climbs, resting, trying hard for both of these. That's just my regular sesh. Take it with a grain of salt. I'm not a V13 climber yet.
Holy. Lock in, bro. Just fucking stick it. It's actually a jug.
I don't know why I hesitated.